Timothee Chalamet, MotoGP, and heists might be coming to a theater near you. Right now, there is a project being shopped around called High Side. It's based on an unpublished short story written by Jamie Oliveira, and Timothee Chalamet is attached to play the lead, named Billy. What we know about the movie so far is that Timothee Chalamet would be playing a retired MotoGP rider who is sucked into a life of crime by his estranged brother who's already on the run from the FBI. After a devastating accident, Billy left the world of racing and instead has been taking care of his father as well as the family garage. Then for the plot of this movie, we would see Billy's estranged brother return and ask him to use his motorcycle racing ways in order to rob banks. Not only does this actually feel like it could be a lot of fun, but I also think it makes a lot of sense based off of the fact that MotoGP was recently purchased by Liberty Media. That's the same company that purchased F1 a while ago. And as we know, Liberty Media is a US-based company that is trying to get Formula 1 and of course MotoGP to be a bit more popular with an American audience. We saw a very big swing taken with F1 the movie, and that collaboration between Formula 1, Apple Original Films, and Warner Brothers was incredibly successful. The movie is still in theaters, was the highest grossing box office Brad Pitt has ever had, and did actually make new fans of Formula 1. I think after we saw the success of that film, even just from opening weekend, I was already expecting to see an influx of motorsports related films, and especially big box office related ones. Personally, I think MotoGP is a really fun world for us to get into, but that this is also an interesting way to do something a little bit different. It kind of feels a little bit like Fast and the Furious meets MotoGP meets Ocean's 11, and we're putting a younger big star into this. Additionally, James Mangold is set to direct, and you recently saw Timothee Chalamet team up with him for the Bob Dylan movie. That movie, A Complete Unknown, had 8 Oscar nominations. And so while this movie feels like it's going to be a big summer action blockbuster, it also has a very elevated team behind it. Personally, I hope we see some really cool nods to the world of MotoGP as well, or even just to motorcycles in general. I think it would be really cool to see cameos with people like Marc Marquez, or even someone like Jordan Rand in this film. MotoGP is a series that I actually saw for the first time in person back in May, and it's an incredibly cool, high-action series that I think definitely fits into a fun movie world. And hopefully it has the same effect that F1 the movie did, which is bringing new people into the world of motorsports. So I'm curious for you, how do you feel about this project? Does it sound like something you would watch? Does Timothee Chalamet feel like a believable MotoGP rider? And could this be something that sparks new interest for you in the world of MotoGP or superbikes if you've never watched them before?